everyone, welcome back to Messy and Beautiful. I'm Sarah Jane, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a plan with me for the week of the 15th of February. I would have used this kit last week. We had lots of snow last Sunday and it was really cold, and I got to go out in the snow with my daughter and play, and it was wonderful, and I would have used this for last week. But because I had a Valentine's Day kit from Peach Puddles Co, I decided not to, and obviously use the Valentine's Day kit because I only had a week's grace. So I thought that I would just continue with the winter stickers whilst we are still in winter, and I've got the opportunity to use up some of my stash, that this would be a really good kit to use. So I forgot I had it. It's from Little Pencil Design. We know how much I love Flump. As a character, I think he's really cute, and this kit is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's one of those that I bought last year. I stuck it in my stash and I completely forgot about it, and I actually only got reminded about it by being in the Little Pencil Design VIP group, and I saw some stickers and I was like, oh, I've got those, and I think it was Rachel in that group that showed a spread using this kit, so I dug it out and I'm going to be using it today. They are glossy finish stickers, so I don't know how they're going to write on. I've never used a kit from Little Pencil Design either, so it might take me a few goes to kind of flip through the sheets and figure out what's there. As you know, I don't figure these out in advance, so just bear with me if I do spend a bit of time flipping through and try to remind myself which items are in here, like which boxes, which tech lists and which icons are in here, because I'm a newbie with these particular kits, and I've got a couple of kits from Little Pencil Design as well, so it'll be a good experience, I think. Then I've also pulled out these little Flumps in a polar bear suit because I think they're super cute, and this kit I've actually already used a couple of the stickers elsewhere, so I've already used two of them. One of them I'm pretty sure was Flump in a polar bear suit because shape matches, and I think this was Flump in a penguin suit actually. Yes, it is. This one just here. So I've already used both of those, so I thought, well, I've got a sheet of Flump in a little polar bear onesie, so I've pulled those out as well. It's kind of just to make up what's missing really in the kit. And the other thing that I've got, because I love Little Pencil Design so much, is the winter washi, which goes perfectly well with the kit. So I've pulled that out as well so I can get using that. So there isn't day covers or date dots or anything like that in this kit, which I quite like. I quite like the difference of just having, you know, the kit to do the spread rather than necessarily having to sit and cover everything up. So I am not going to be covering up the Mickey heads. I am just going to leave them. I quite like them. I had them in my spread last week. I did cover up the days of the week, but I liked them as they were. But I am going to just put some of the Flump washi along the bottom. I already knew that that was the first thing I was going to do, because it just brings a bit of the kit down, right down to the bottom of the page. The other thing I find that using washi in my planner, I tend to use it kind of in the same way every time. And a lot of the time it is to cover up the top. So it's quite nice to have something a little bit different where perhaps it's just along the bottom. But we'll see how we go, because like I say, I haven't worked this out in my head or anything. Oh, and actually this is from Little Pencil Design as well. You've probably seen this before. It's what I'm using as my washi cutter, and it's just like a metal card that came in their advent box. Now in this kit I have got lots of big box stickers that have got the characters on. I've also got some big boxes with some checklists on them. There's some habit trackers here which are really useful for me. And then there's to-dos, short to-do lists, longer to-do lists, quarter boxes, half boxes. There's pretty much anything you could possibly want. I really love the amazing sense of humour of Little Pencil Design as well. So this one is one of my favourites. The snuggle is real. I just think it's really cute. And it's penguining to look a lot like winter. Again, super cute. So I am going to start with either one of those. I just can't decide which to put over this side, because I quite like to put a quote or something like that. I think I'm going to put the snuggle is real. It just makes me chuckle. And he's so cute. It just makes me happy. So I'm going to put little Flumpy down there. And then there's a note sticker as well that I've just seen, so I'm going to use that to cover up where it says notes. So even though I do use this column for like next week's planning, sometimes I do still like it to say notes at the top. It just kind of depends what I'm doing. And I did see that there is a next week sticker here. Now I don't always start on the left hand column. It just seemed like a logical thing for me to do today because I'd seen these parts in the kit. So now these have only got 5 on them. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, technically 7 lines. I could, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to change that to-do box into a next week box. So I'm going to peel up where it says next week. That's one thing I truly love about Little Pencil design stickers is how easily they come off the paper. The reason I like that is that if you've seen any of my videos before, you will know that I'm rubbish at sticking things on straight, that I change my mind about things and I move things around, and sometimes even middle of the week I will move things around. I don't do that very often, but I did, I realised that the Little Pencil design stickers come up so well because when I did my monthly spread for February, I used all the cute snowflake date dots from Little Pencil Design, and I then realised that I actually had love heart ones from Little Pencil Design that I wanted to use instead because it was Valentine's Day. So what I did was go through and pull up all the snowflake dots and move them to January because I didn't use any in January, and then I put down the love heart ones for February. And they came up really, really easily, and it was the most satisfying thing being able to pull them up in one go, because I can't remember who said this, but someone commented on this saying, oh, be careful, as you're thinking about pulling up stickers, and I didn't really have to do that. I didn't have to worry about it. They just came up so quickly, and it was really, really amazing. So I'm going to put this one on here. So I tend to start with, as you've probably heard me say before, the full box stickers, and decide where I'm going to put them. I do have in mind what I've got going on next week as I'm planning, but I just tend to go with, put them wherever I feel like, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But one thing I love about sticker planning is that if you're not happy with one week, you can just turn the page and move on to the next week, which is fantastic because you don't have to sit and stare at the same spread all the time. Plus it gives us all an excuse to use more stickers and make more beautiful spreads. I tend to go quiet when I stick my stickers down because we know what I'm like. Right, so I think that's all of the bigger boxes that are just characters. These ones here isn't a big box, it's header strips, so I might use some of those as well. But there are these ones that I really quite like too. So this one's a gingerbread house, so it's kind of more Christmassy than wintry to me, but it might be wintry to you guys. And it does look wintry, and it's with this kit, so I'm going to still use it. This remember box will be helpful. I'm going to put that one in on Saturday. And then I feel like I need some more going on over here. So I think I'm going to end up combining this one with a few of the others. One of the other things I quite like about this kit that I've kind of not seen from many shops is that the boxes are bigger. If you buy a standard size kit from most shops, they're too short. But I like that these are bigger, so they fit the Happy Planner better than some of the others. It's just if you mind that gap at the top. I don't particularly mind it. I know that's not what these are there for, but I am going to use them for that, I think. I'm just going to put them little header strips along the top. So by the time you've got the header in the box, they actually fit really quite nicely. So this is just the same as me basically getting a bit of washi tape and just putting some washi tape along the edge. just to fill up the space, because I don't really use these header strips. Glitter header strips is something I don't really use in my planning. I know a lot of people do and they love them. If you are that person, let me know, and show me what you do. If you've got an Instagram handle or something like that, put it in the comments and I'll go and check out what you do with them. And I think I'm going to run out. I'm just going to put one here, and I think I'm going to leave that remember sticker as it is, because these ones are also slightly wider than the others, so I think I'm going to use these for other things in a moment, once I've had another quick look at what there is. So I have an appointment on Thursday, but I just love him. I kind of don't want to use it for that because I don't really want to write in it. I am going to write in it, I am, because otherwise there's no point having it, is there? But it is cute just on its own. There's loads of these boxes as well, which is really, really good. And I am going to use quarter boxes. So I tend to use quarter boxes for things like work, my daughter going to nursery. Now, I don't need to put those things in my planner every week because I know they're happening and they're consistently the same. But one thing I do like doing at the minute is using up some more space, because we're not really going anywhere or doing anything. I feel like I should have done those the other way round. I'm going to do that the other way round, just because otherwise I've got an entirely green column. I love this green as well. This green that goes with this blue is absolutely gorgeous. See, look at that. Clean off, one go. Yeah, so I know I don't need to put these things in my planner every single week because they don't change. It's the same thing every week, but it also gives me something nice just to fill up the space because I don't have many plans at the minute. How are you all using your planners when you're not actually necessarily going anywhere or doing anything? I'd love to know, because at the minute mine's kind of turning into like a bit of memory keeping. And I'm just saying, you know, we did this, we watched this on TV. My daughter said something funny, that kind of stuff. So I'd love to know what you're doing with yours. I think I'm going to put off centre. I sort of wish I'd off centred those, but because I had the boxes, I was quite restricted as to putting them in line. But never mind, it's okay. This green is so pretty. Right, I'm going to put, I've got a weekend banner as well. It's alright, I wasn't hovering to not put that sticker there. I was just thinking about this weekend banner that I'm going to put down before I forget I've got it. Maybe I'll put that there because that will cover the top of that box quite nicely. Even if it does cover over Flumpy just a little tiny bit. I've boxed myself in, quite literally. Sorry, terrible sense of humour as well as this kit, so have I. Find myself funny. Yeah, so I intended to write down, you know, this is what we've watched, this is what we've been doing, this is where we've walked to, and that kind of thing. But that's it, really. I'm going to put these habit trackers down because I've been using 2 habit trackers every week. That one is to track my monthly sticker, because I do my monthly spread with a sticker a day at the moment that I'm still really enjoying. And then the other one's just for my vitamins, just to check that I've taken all my vitamin tablets. Oh, I've forgotten about those. I'm just going to put those in as well. Trying to think what to do with them now, because I was going to layer them behind some of the others, but I can't be bothered to pull them all up. I'll be here forever. I've still got another little box there. So maybe if I I suppose I've only got to do it on 2 because I've only got 2 strips. And sometimes I just talk when I'm what I'm thinking. So sorry about that. If you don't like hearing whatever it's called, stream of consciousness. That's it. Stream of consciousness talking. And actually, I'm just going to put him here. I didn't do that very well. Yeah, so I don't know how these stickers write on because they are a glossy finish. I'm pretty sure that Little Pencil Design do the matte finish as well, because these are matte finish stickers. So you don't necessarily have to opt for the glossy finish stickers. I've got quite a lot of boxes that side and on this side. Slimming World. Because we know I do Slimming World on a Tuesday. Page flags isn't something I really use. I never really know how to use them. But maybe, just for a change, because I'm thinking it's something else to put in my planner. It's bin day on Friday, and there is a little bin bag icon, and to me this one is a recycling box, so I am going to put those down too. Doesn't always go out at the same time. My husband tends to do that job, if I'm honest, but something to use those up for. Okay, I haven't really stopped to look at this spread. I've just sort of thrown stickers at it as I've been chatting to you. Right, I need some checklists because I do love a checklist. I am going to put one here. It's the most obvious choice for me. Again, these, and then I've got some headers as well that I can use. I'm going to use the green ones first because I love this colour. Even the checklist stickers are longer than your average. They're the same height as the boxes. I really like that. I like these kits for that reason. More checklists. Plus, you get some shorter ones as well. So if perhaps you don't need as many to dos on one day, which actually on like a Wednesday is probably a good thing for me, because I work on a Wednesday, so I don't never get as much time to do the things I would like to do on a Wednesday. Just because I'm busy working and looking after my daughter. Even the blues are all slightly different shades as well. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but it's nice to have like a bit of a colour palette. Just livens up the spread a little bit. I'm actually running out of space quite quickly, which is quite incredible for me. I am going to use this green checklist up here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough checklists on this spread now, because I didn't think about it and I've just gone ahead and done it. I tend to use the to-do stickers. I don't really use the today ones either. I kind of use those as a fallback if I've run out of to-do stickers. This kit could easily have done a couple of spreads, I reckon. I probably didn't need to use quite so many on one spread, but I've started now, so I will keep going. I think I'm going to use one of these short ones down here. I do like to have a checklist almost every day. Some weeks I don't use them as much as others, but they're good for like brain dumping and that kind of thing. I hate that term, but you know what I mean. And I tend to use them as like bullet journal style as well. So I'll fill them in day by day, and I'll go, right, I need to, I don't know, clean the kitchen, do the bathrooms, sort out my budget, cook dinner, whatever it is. And then if I don't do them, then I just put a little arrow and I move it across and I put it somewhere else in the week where I think I'm going to get a minute. That's just how I've always done it, because I actually started bullet journaling before I started sticker planning. I was in a bullet journal for maybe 2 or 3 years before I discovered the world of sticker planning. And then if you've seen my other video of my 2020 planner flip through, you've seen my entire journey through sticker planning. But I was a bullet journaler, and so this kind of process, I suppose, is the same as what you would do if you did bullet journaling. I know some people just use them as trackers and that kind of thing, but for me it was about actually having set to-do lists and trying to get my life in order, and that was the reason I used a bullet journal, which I have been thinking about doing just for the main pages, you know, like when you're doing a book tracker or something like that. I've thought about, that doesn't fit there, I'm gonna have to move that one. If you're doing like a book tracker or something, I have thought about putting it in a bullet journal instead of in my planner, but I think because of the number of planners I've got this year, I'm going to leave it as it is for now. It is working for me, and then maybe next year I might think about going back to doing a bit of bullet journaling, because I did like the creativity of the spreads, just having pen and paper, maybe a few stickers. Right, this is really taking shape now. I really like this kit. I'm not much of a white space kind of person. I don't like a lot of, you know, blank boxes, and actually I'm not getting a lot of blank boxes with this kit, which is nice, but I have run out of the box stickers, so I'm pretty much limited to checklists now, which is a shame because I've got this one just here. Because what I could do is put one of these in here. I'm just not sure what I'd use it for. That's the only thing. I'm going to do it anyway, and we'll see. We'll see if I use this sticker, because it'd be interesting. Is there a this week heading? I don't think there is. No. Okay. And then we're just down to, I like to throw my animals or characters at the spread, just because it livens it up a little bit. And if you've seen me before, you know how much I love a character, particularly a kawaii character or kawaii inspired, because I think they're just super cute. What's not to love? These are like snowy trees. Like snowy trees. They are snowy trees. I think I'm actually going to cover up the candle. Mind you, then I've got... Maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. I think that will still be okay. I might have to re-punch the paper. But yeah, I don't know why I buy kits sometimes, because I don't tend to use today stickers. I don't use page flags. I use bullet points, but only if I haven't got enough checklists. And I don't really use icon stickers either. So actually, once you've used all the box stickers, that's pretty much my lot. I do have a load of Happy Planner sticker books, and at some point I will go back to using them, but I'm just so obsessed with Etsy shops at the minute. The UK Etsy shops are amazing. As I'm sure I've said to you a few times. I've got one there. Just trying to look where I've got a Flump already. I've got one there. I've got one there. I feel like I need something here, but if I do that, it covers that up. Do you know what? I'm just going to put him here. Okay. And a little Flumpy making a snow angel. How cute is that? I'm going to put him here. There you go. I'm going to put him there. I've still got a few other bits and bobs left that are like the deco stickers, which are usually, I absolutely love them, but I don't feel like I need them as much in this kit because there's already so much decoration going on that I don't necessarily need to use all of them. But I'm going to, because otherwise I'm left with the odd random sticker, which will really annoy me later on. Maybe. And we'll just put one up there. And then all I've got left is these little trees, which I struggled with last time, and now I've got another one. Do you know what? I'm just going to put it there next to that little penguin. There we go. So I've used most of that kit. I've got some of the like bits and pieces that I don't use very often, a few checklists, and three of the larger boxes. But they're all really like neutral kind of stuff that could go with most winter kits, so I'm not too worried about having those left over. And I've transferred all of my leftover kits into some reusable sticker albums now, which makes it much easier to navigate what I've got. Plus I love sorting them out. It was so much fun, because that's half the fun for me, is buying the stuff and reorganising it. I am just chucking a few of the Flump in a polar bear onesie at the page because it's just so cute. So there's a few of those. Right, I think that I am done. The washi didn't get much use, but that's okay because I can use that on something else another day. So there we go, week of the 15th of February. Lots of stickers on this kit, loads of decoration, and I really like the spread already. It looks pretty full. I'm going to look busy even if I'm not that busy next week. I like being busy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button, give me a like or a comment. I love chatting to people, and I am trying to respond to all of my comments as well, and I love, hearing what you've got to say. Thanks very much for joining me. Take care. Bye.